Hey guys, Kyle Kelly from the Island-wide team, and we're going over the monthly market update for all of Suffolk County in November of 2022. Ooh, entering the winter, entering the end of the year, the holiday season. This year ended pretty quickly. Let's take a look at the numbers here in Suffolk. 1,243 new homes came to the market in October. That was actually a 10% decrease in inventory year over year and a 10% decrease month over month. So we're seeing less inventory coming to the market. How's the demand looking? Well, 985 homes went into pending or under contract status in October, and a little over 1,000 closed. So we're selling roughly 32 houses per day in Suffolk County, but there's almost 3,200 homes available. So if it's taking 3.5 months to sell a home, we're starting to approach that balanced market inventory level, right? If you remember, anything below 3 months worth of inventory is the seller's market. 4 to 7 months is a balanced market. Above 7 months is a buyer's market. We're at 3.5, very quickly getting to 4 months supply. So we're starting to see the market here in Suffolk County balance itself out. Why? Well, interest rates are still hovering in the high sixes. They actually broke 7% during October, came back down a little bit after the last election phase, and the Fed reported that inflationary numbers weren't as high as they anticipated, so we'll see what they do with interest rates going forward. But I'm anticipating they're going to stay somewhere in the high sixes, and many of the buyers that started looking earlier in the year and maybe missed out on a few deals, whether they decided the home wasn't for them or put in offers and got outbid, those buyers were qualified at 2.9, maybe 3.5%, under 4%. They no longer qualify for the same priced home now that interest rates are near 7. So we lost a lot of that buyer pool. That's why the demand is starting to wane. Supply is starting to grow. We're still in a little bit of a seller's market, but definitely entering a more balanced market. I don't foresee a buyer's market coming upon us quickly, but we are starting to see more of a balanced market, which is where everyone would prefer to be. Well, except for most sellers. So if you want to know what it looks like in your town, in your neighborhood, these are just the Suffolk County numbers. Make sure you reach out to us. I'd love to give you an in-depth look at your neighborhood, your town, what's going on your street, so that we can look at what you need to do in order to properly price your home, get the most amount of money with the fewest headaches. That's what we're here for. Give us a call anytime. And some things that we should be looking out for in the winter market. Typical holiday season coming up. Sellers will usually tell me, I'm going to wait till after the holidays. Buyers will usually tell me, we're going to wait until after the new year. Well, here's my advice for that. Sellers, there is less competition if everybody's waiting until the new year. Wouldn't you rather get on the market when you have less competition out there? Number two, the buyers that are looking at homes are definitely more serious buyers this time of year, especially when we get to a point where there's snow on the grounds or they got holiday parties they could be going to. Interest rates still hovering in the mid to high sixes. We'll see what happens in the next month or so. Inflation rates actually weren't as high as predicted, so we'll see what the Fed does. I'm not making any predictions about that, but let's say they still hover in the sixes or low sevens. The buyer that is looking at your home during snowstorms, during the holiday season, during this time of year is a very serious buyer. So as a seller, wouldn't you rather have less competition and deal with serious buyers? To me, this is the best time to get your home on the market. Never mind, most homes aren't even going to need staging. They usually look pretty good during the holidays, usually all decorated and festive, right? And people are expecting that. So if they look good during the holidays, they smell good during the holidays, there's less competition out there, there's more serious buyers, and the traffic is actually reduced, right? People aren't just coming out of the woodwork to see houses. So you're going to have less traffic, more serious buyers, less competition. This is the perfect storm of when you should be listing your home to sell, and you're not going to close till after the new year anyway. So is it going to be a little bit of an inconvenience to have your home on the market and have people looking at it during the holidays? Not if we schedule things right. All right, so let's sit down. Let's go over a game plan as to when your house can be shown. Are we going to do open houses or are we going to do appointments? How are we going to allow the best access to your home at the right time for you to reduce your headaches so that you can get the best price and get sold and get out of here come the new year? Just my advice when it comes to that entering the holiday season and the little trepidation that we have about, I don't want people coming through my home during the holidays. This really is a good time.